Critics sometimes quote Thomas Paine's dictum when discussing anachronisms in the Bible. All this really proves is that it doesn't pay to consult unauthoritative sources unfamiliar with the principles of historical study. And to show that, let's look at some examples of how secular writers handled certain types of data. An error is something that is incorrect or false. However, intentional anachronisms are not incorrect or false, because when they are done, they are implicitly accompanied by an understanding of the author and scribe, transferred to the reader, that the change is being made for a reason, and the explanation for the change comes inextricably attached to the anachronism. For example, a modern writer who refers to the Romans crossing the English Channel into Great Britain writes to the reader with the implicit knowledge that both geographical terms are anachronisms from the perspective of his writing subjects. Likewise, a modern writer who says that Alexander the Great weighed 165 pounds, or notes that the Roman wine jars held 7 gallons, isn't considered an error because he uses modern units of measurement. There is always a semantic contract between a reader and a writer to the effect that certain anachronisms are on purpose, and no one could reasonably regard such incidences as errors. Let's look at a few examples from non-biblical writings. So in the end, Paine's dictum about anachronism is revealed as much too simple and much too uninformed, which I dare say described Paine himself pretty well. But that's another story. Next time we'll close with a few pertinent examples of claimed anachronisms in the Bible, and how we use the principles we've discussed to solve them. See you then.